If you think you're gonna like take me out on dates and like we're gonna like pursue each other, but I'm gonna post a selfie on my Instagram story and you're not gonna fucking like it, like I can see that you viewed it. You don't want to send a quick little, all it takes is a little second, babe. I got 10 other fucking guys doing it and like DMing me, but you, babe, you can't even send it over? You're out of your fucking mind. Like, I'm not responding to you. Like, you're never gonna see me again. Okay?
I was supposed to go on a date tonight, but I won't be because I unintentionally offended the guy. So the first date was actually scheduled for Saturday, but because of family situations, it got pushed to Tuesday. So on Monday, we were talking just a little like, how was your weekend? How's your Monday going? And then like finalizing the plans for Tuesday. And as we were doing that, I was thinking of going to the nail salon. So I give him 3 options between nails that I was thinking of getting done. And he picked one. And he was like, yeah, I really like these ones. I think they're classy, sexy, and nice. I'm like, cool. I was leaning in that direction anyway. Let me go get them. I followed up that conversation with, do you mind covering the cost of this manicure for our date tomorrow? And whoa, if I knew he was going to get that offended, I probably would have never asked. But I'm glad I asked because now I know who the heck he is. He went on to say that you sound so entitled. You know, I was going to take you to somewhere nice and pick up the bill. I thought that would be good enough. I didn't expect you to be asking me for things so early on, considering we never even went on our first date yet. And the whole time, I'm thinking to myself, homie, you don't have to write paragraphs. You could just say, no, thank you. You could just be like, I think it's a little too early for me to be covering anything. I can't wait to see you tonight. But to go on a tangent and call me entitled is just a little crazy.
So I got dumped again. Shocker. I know, we all know. You're probably thinking, Jill, are you the problem? That would be crazy. So let's not even think that. But actually, this guy was perfect for me for one reason. And the one reason was that he was very low maintenance and didn't require much attention. And it was just gonna be like it was like I knew we didn't have a future, but I was like, oh, like we could be nice to each other for the summer. But odds are, if you are like keeping someone on the back burner, they're probably also keeping you on the back burner. I know, it's so humbling. I was like, I don't understand how he even had time to see other people, but like realistically, we weren't even really hanging out. I was just using him for like that emotional support background. But still, I was like, it's just humbling to realize that I'm not his first choice. Even though he wasn't mine. But I mean, I feel like right now I'm my first choice. Like, this sounds so bad. I would say he's like number 2 on my roster, but it's because I'm number 1. And I also just wouldn't put him as number 1 because like I wasn't gonna date him. But I really liked having him around for those 2 weeks.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. Don't text her. Don't call her. Move on and don't look for her. Whenever it feels like a woman is playing games with you or trying to detach from you, you only have one move to play. A lot of guys want to reattract a woman, but that ain't the play to make, bro. And that's not what you want to happen. You would want to keep your self-respect at the same time, getting with somebody that is appreciative of your effort, that likes you. That's never going to happen when you're hoping and wishing and trying to chase behind a woman. So there's only one play to make. Walk away. Because when you walk away, you signal a bunch of things. See, this clip in the beginning explains everything perfectly. She got dumped because she was playing around and bro had a life. This is why I tell you guys to just go away. The first sign of games, go away. Playing with bro, he has a life. So now she's like, oh my God, he has a life and he's not chasing after me. What's going on? So many things happen here. This guy had a life, and don't get it confused. She liked him. She could sit here and cope and say all of this stuff, but she liked him. But because he wasn't all over her, you know, she wanted to play all these games to get more attention, and it didn't work. It backfired. So you have to read through what they're saying. You have to be well-versed in womanese. He wasn't all over her like that. He was a normal guy like guys are. They act like guys are thirsty. No, he was a normal guy, and she tried to play games. Now she has to cope. Talking about she was keeping him around for emotional support, blah, blah, blah. You got dumped. You got dumped because you wanted to play with a dude's emotions. That's not how it's going. 2026, bro, if any dude is out here still simping, still playing around with women, you're a loser. You're a loser. And you're not the guy. You're not. See, she didn't know where she stood with him. And what do I always tell you guys? When a woman knows where she stands with you, she will play with you. But even when they don't know where they stand with you, they'll try to play. But by you not entertaining it, they don't know where they stand with you. You chasing behind them and try, oh, I can do this better. And okay, now she knows where she stands with you. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. No matter where it goes, when they try to play with you, you have one play to make. Go away. Your absence, right? That's the only thing that makes a woman think, well, he can do better than me. See, in this clip, she's like, I didn't think he would have time to be dating somebody else. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. He's just going to move on to somebody who's going to cooperate. You can go on and have your roster date and get played and get used up and get pumped and dumped and all of this stuff. Cool. No sweat off of a guy's back. Let me tell you guys something. A woman who has intentions on dating seriously, a woman who wants a guy for him and not all of this extra bullshit that's in their head, she's going to cooperate and get on with him. They're going to share a good experience. A woman trying to play all these games, I post these clips in these videos to show you guys a woman's future. Dating in her 30s and 40s. As I was getting this video prepared, I was listening to a bunch of clips already. It's sad for them. And when you have experience and you actually have women around you in your life that are that age, that are hoping for their perfect guy, you laugh. You had access to this. You want to play around. It's not good for women to stay on the market so long and be so picky and all of this stuff. Fine, no sweat off your back. When you know this, you never trip off of anything. I turn 35 tomorrow. I'm never sweating a chick that don't like me. I don't care if a woman wants this and that. I'm not giving. I don't care, because this is what's going to happen if you don't cooperate with a guy. This guy was normal. This guy was your everyday guy, just trying to get along, trying to get on with a chick, and she wanted to run games. A lot of guys are going through this as we speak and have been through this. She's lying in this video. This guy had interest in her, regular dude, wasn't all over her, clingy, creepy, none of that shit. Showed interest in her, and she thought, I can do better than him. She thought, let me play this game to extract more attention out of him. She thought, let me get more dates and let me get more that. No. No. I'm going to tell you, the last time a chick was doing this, I came at her respectfully, you know, threw the charm on. I wasn't doing too much, but I let my intentions be known. And she was acting as if she was with it. Went on a date. Everything was cool. You'll be on the phone with them. And then the moment you try to initiate something physical, they're like, oh, I don't know. And I'm really busy. And listen, a woman is never busy for a guy that she's actually interested in hooking up with, connecting with, meeting up with. If a woman is ever playing these phone games, taking too long, acting busy, stuff is going on and you're not a priority and blah, blah, blah. It's nonsense. Let's make things easy, not complicated. If they want to run all of these games, that's fine. If they want to play this game for attention, that's fine. It's not your problem. Men need to stop being so emotional when it comes to women and put themselves first. What are you getting all emotional for? And here's the thing. When a woman plays games in the beginning, it's the best thing that can happen for you. You didn't have to invest more time. You didn't have to spend more money. You didn't have to pay for more dates. You didn't have to be on the phone. You're not being made to look like a fool. Rather than, if you pay attention to her actions, you're like, oh, I see everything clearly. When you walk in blindly to situations and you don't pay attention to things that you're actually seeing. And it's funny that guys are so emotional, but you're not paying attention to the feelings. You feel invisible. You don't feel seen. You feel unappreciated. Go away. Listen to the feelings. No, the feelings say, I can turn this around. I can make her see that I'm the best option. I should be doing more. And what does that ever get a guy? It gets him nowhere. See, a man with the spine is always going upward and he's never on the decline. Repeat, a man with the spine is always going upward and he's never on the decline. A man who respects himself, strong in his spot, Stand-up dude, not a slouch, not a loser, not a sucker, not a simp. Always going upward, never on the decline. Isn't it funny how simps chase behind women? Men that want to be better for women, they do all of this stuff and then they get played the most. The guys that accept their L or whatever you want to call it and walk away and actually go grab a woman that cooperates tends to prosper. Or even if he doesn't grab a woman, he just remains a stand-up solid dude. He tends to prosper more. So guys got to get out of their feelings when they're like, I'm not going to get the girl. You're still playing get the girl when you should really be playing girl tries to get the guy. That's how that goes. She said, I wasn't going to date him. So then what's the problem here? The problem is the dude was good relationship material. She can lie and say all of this stuff that she wants. This is why women run half the games they run anyway. They don't believe that they deserve anything good. They meet a good dude and they self-sabotage it. All after that to figure out that, right, this guy was a good pick. I wasn't woman enough. I didn't have qualities about me that were redeeming to keep him around. He bounced because he understood. I ain't no good. And now what do I have? A bunch of dudes who just want to give me nothing but sex. And yeah, that's cool, but I want more than that. Why would she be complaining if, right, all she wants to do is hook up casually? All these other guys want to hook up casually. This guy said bye. What's the problem? The problem is he was a good lead for a relationship, companionship, something like serious. And now she doesn't have that. But you got all these options of guys who want to have sex with you, but this guy's the problem. That's really what's going on here. The problem is he was a good pick and she wasn't woman enough to keep him around. But she's going to lie to herself and tell her all this stuff. A bunch of guys are going through this right now, but this clip is the perfect example to let you know that it ain't about them, bro. If they were wise and smart enough to understand what's good for them, they wouldn't run these games in the first place. They will run these games until their 30s. You know, we always talk about they panic in their 30s, but this is when they're more picky too. End of their 20s, 29, this is where they're picky too. So they will try to run these games. It is not your obligation to see through these games and play these games to be the biggest winner. No, you'll only end up being the biggest loser. Let this be an example. If a woman wants to play games for your attention, let her play the game by herself. If a woman has sex with you and then she's not communicating with you, take it as a good thing. Thanks for the sex. Let her go on about her business. It's 2026. Men, don't try to chase after another date. Don't try to chase for cooperation. Don't try to chase for respect. Let these women go on. In this clip, she's lying to herself. She's the biggest loser. The guy who walked away and kept the self-respect is actually the biggest winner. If a woman's playing with you right now, fine. It is what it is. Guys, your life is not going to end because a woman doesn't want to be with you, because a woman is playing games with you. It does nothing to you. It doesn't hurt you. One thing about them is it actually does hurt them. Because here's the thing. If you are a quality dude, a stand-up dude, and she's playing games with that, then that shows you exactly what she's looking for. If she can't see that right now, it's going to take her a while to see it, or she might not see it at all. So who's the biggest winner and who's the biggest loser? I'll let you decide. Don't text her, don't call her, move on, and don't look for her. It's as simple as that. Hope you guys got a lot out of today's video. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
It's one guy I used to be so obsessed with. Like, I wanted to be with him so bad 3 years ago. But he wouldn't commit to me, so I cut him off. But for the past year and a half, it's like he's been trying to spin the block because I'm a good girl. Like, I'm hard to forget, baby. I'm really hard to forget. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. But every once in a while, I will DM him on Instagram or I'll text him some shit to get him thinking. Knowing damn well I'm not going to take him back. Knowing damn well I don't give a f about him. But my toxic trait, I'm still healing. But my toxic trait, I got to get you back. This morning, I took a cute photo in this like white sports bra, some white shorts, nothing naked, in the mirror selfie. And I sent it to him and I was like, I thought about you while I was masturbating this morning. This man has not heard from me in about 10 months, literally. Like, we don't even have each other as friends on Instagram. We don't even talk, like, at all. Like, I just decided, like, you know what? Today is the day that I'm gonna fuck with you. And now I can't get him off my body. But my thing about it is, I just have to show you, whenever I feel like you stop trying, whenever I feel like you stop trying, I'm gonna give you breadcrumbs, because I can't believe that you played me and fumbled me and now you want to come back.